Alrighty, folks. The moment we have all been waiting for. Yep. Okay, sorry.
We're on top of it.
Can someone share it to the Facebook group?
Share it to the Facebook group. Somebody.
Say finals is starting now.
I don't even have
Finals
Facebook.
is starting now. Alrighty, so this is Premier Finals of the No, this is not. I just said Premier Finals. This is Premier Finals of the SoCal Championship or Classic SoCal, either one. Hosted by Utah Roundnet Association. Nice little quick side out from the Klondike Bars. That consists of Chandler Hertzler and Caleb Jarrett. Jordan Caradona and Austin Rawlings, the other team. Jordan Caradona served to Caleb Jarrett, and the Klondike Bars were able to get that side out. I believe Rawlings and Caradona's team name is My Cabbages. All caps, 3 exclamation points, I believe.
It's unfortunate that they had to meet in center.
Alright, so 1-0. Chandler Hertzler to serve, steps out right. Goes for what maybe looked like a little jam, I don't know. Second serve.
Semis, they're all in the semis.
Gets it on a nasty cut, but
No, they're in
not too bad
finals
of a
for
receive from
contender.
Austin. Phenomenal
Bryson, Devin, and I
recovery
don't
step,
think
but
they're
Austin
playing.
just is not able to finish that. Hits the rim, so that's a quick break
It is?
for Caleb and Chandler. Oh, it is a clean serve.
Oh, what the heck? Bryson Devin said
Looks
one
like it
more.
was questionable. Looks like maybe
Bryson Devin
Jordan
said,
Caradona is
one
going to
more.
challenge that. Let's see.
They're-
We got
Okay.
a little discussion about what the call was. Observers are going to gather together to make a call. They come out and they saw that it was clean. So clean serve by Chandler. Get a quick break. Goes out, steps right. Nice cut. And Austin calls high, but I think he's going to recall that statement. He probably just knew automatic high call. It was definitely not high at all. Very nasty serve from Chandler. Yeah, no, definitely clean serve. Oh my gosh, Chandler hits a reverse cut on Jordan Caradona.
Insane.
I believe that's actually 5-0, not even
5-0.
3-0. 5-0 to start off this finals here. Steps out right once again, just misses that. Hits the back rim, so just a little far. Steps in, misses that far again, but Caleb giving him a little bit of a hype for that great run to start off the game. So Austin steps in, nice cut. Pretty good receive from Chandler, nice flick. Oh, Austin got the touch, but it just didn't go anywhere near Jordan. Sorry, it's 6-1 right now. I gotta keep score better. Alright, steps out left for Caleb, goes for a cut, but it's just high. Sanford tried to get that touch as the observer, but wasn't able to, sadly. Nice drop from Caleb. Good finish from Jordan. Went for that lefty finish. I believe Jordan is a lefty.
I think so as well.
It'd be pretty scary if he isn't a lefty, because he has probably one of the nastiest lefty cuts I've ever seen. So 2-6. Jordan missed that first one. His second serve does not land, a little bit too high. And that's going to be 7-2. Chandler started off the game phenomenal. Let's see if he'll get some serves on and challenge them once again. Nice reverse. Looks clean. Oh, they get a nice finish. Looks like a little flick from Austin. Great set from Jordan. Alright, 3-7. Austin Rawlings to serve. Steps out right, goes for a cut, and aces Chandler. That's a nice break for them as they try to come back from this deficit that they started at the beginning of the game. Steps out again. I think it was a cut, might have been high, but they choose to play it and get a nice side out. Preston buys with a nice volleyball set. 8-4, Caleb Jarrett to serve. Steps out left. Just hits front rim. Second serve, calls score, and just goes from that stance. Looks like a little reverse. Gets a nice body touch. Just went straight down. They didn't really have any more opportunity to do anything with that. 5-8, Jordan. Great server. Hits a nice serve. And let's see if they call it high. Chandler does call high. Observers are going to talk about it. And they call high. Chandler's pretty confident that was a high serve. Ooh, another.
What's up?
Thinks he was good. Yeah, it looked like a great serve from Jordan. That's going to be 6-8. Another break from them, so they're slowly coming back. Caleb gets that drop really nicely. It was a great drop, and they could get that side out. Good set from Chandler. Gave Caleb enough time to get up and get a good finish. Just booms it over both of their heads. So 9-6. Chandler steps out. Just goes for a nice righty cut. They're going to call high, and everybody agrees. The observer tosses it to Chandler, and he lines up for his second serve. 9-6. Ooh, just hits front rim. It's still swinging pretty hard. Austin serving, currently down 2.5 breaks. Looks like he tried to reverse maybe his side pocket.
I think side.
Looks like everybody agreed that it was not clean. Nice second serve. Chandler with a great receive. Looks like Caleb was just not able to get a great set, and so Chandler had to softly finish it, but Jordan right there just wasn't able to get the touch for some reason. So good break for Chandler and Caleb, because Jordan and Austin would have easily gotten that. 10-7, Caleb to serve. Nice lefty serve. Gets the touch. Chandler cannot get there. It's just a little bit out of his reach. Alright. 8-10. Jordan steps out left, spins it, and just hits another front pocket that goes too high. Second serve, steps out.
Let's go!
Probably the same cut. Chandler thinks it was high.
That was a
It
Caradona
didn't look like Caleb thought it was high, but I think they're going to challenge it to observers. Let's see. It was clean. So a great ace from Jordan Caradona. And they might have started the game off not so hot, but they've been slowly getting a break every possession.
Gigi, well played.
Maybe not every possession, but most possessions. 9-10, just serves over him, but they already got a break, so now they're only down a break and a half. Let's see if Chandler can land another serve, maybe get an ace. He lands it. Nice jam, looks like. Great recovery set. Gets it on. Caleb was right there. He was exactly where I needed to be. Great play from the Klondike bars. They actually got a break, so they did get a break. 12-9 off that defensive touch and conversion as well. Just hits front rim. Let's see if he's just going to put it on or he's going to go for a good serve. It's a little jam on Austin. Oh! Touched by Chandler, but he just hits it too far. Caleb and Chandler were both going for that ball, so it's kind of hard to get another set when both of them are going for that. 10-12. Austin steps in, but does not hit that. Don't know if we've seen Austin get an ace yet this game. I think he's landed a couple serves, but I don't know about an ace. Oh, I believe he got one ace on Chandler. So that one's high. Misses the second serve. It is now 13-10. Caleb Jarrett steps out left. Goes for a nice little cut, it looked like, but just high. Second serve for Caleb. Goes for, gets a deep cut on Jordan. Does not even touch it. Wow, what a serve.
But also, it makes me feel better about my life.
Caleb goes for, looks like a little reverse, but I just clipped that front rim.
Okay. Well,
Serves from that stats, goes for a drop. It was not clean.
So they're in semis now. Wait.
11-14, Jordan Caradona. Steps out, serves to Chandler.
To get to,
A little tough spot in Chandler's body to receive it, kind of in the middle, kind of in that solar plexus area. I don't know what the discussion is on. So it's going to be maybe a redo, maybe it was a fault. I don't know. But
I know, but
Chandler finishes that really high. Jordan with a touch, but he just finishes it even further out, and Austin isn't able to get it. So that's going to be another point for Chandler Hertzler and Caleb Jarrett, the Klondike bars. So the score is currently
My
15-11.
knee got jacked up today, so.
Chandler fakes left. Oh, and he goes for a drop. Jordan gets it though.
Yeah.
Oh, great receive from Jordan. Kind of tough sometimes when the server's faking you out like that.
How'd you guys do?
And luckily he was still able to get that.
It happens. This was
So they're avoiding being broken by Chandler. And Austin a little too high, seems a little frustrated. See if he just tries to get this on.
Nobody was. Well, I think
Steps out
third pool it was.
and just looks like a little high again. He's very close.
The guy in the dude in the white shirt playing with the guy in the black shirt, I believe.
Just because Ben and I
Had curly hair.
So
Right.
Jordan and Austin not able to get a break yet.
I mean,
Nice little
granted, we were
reverse from
injured.
Caleb.
I'm like,
Looks like it was a body of God. From this angle, Austin's body was in the way a little bit, so I didn't see if it went off or not. I believe that's what happened. They said that he was out of the zone, I believe, so that seems like a body of God from Caleb to get a break. So it means 17-12. They take a sizable lead already. And it's going to be really tough for Jordan and Austin to come back from this, but they're not out of it yet with the serve potential of both Austin and Jordan, especially Jordan.
There's always
Still be able to get some points and challenge them. So let's see if he gets one here. It's going to be one of just a couple opportunities to do it. Does not land the first serve. Jordan up to serve 13-17. He's going to be
Probably
second
come
serve.
to the SoCal one where.
And he misses it. That's tough for my cabbages.
No, the Salt Lake, the SRA Salt Lake.
Yeah.
18-13. Chandler
SRA is,
Hertzler to serve. Steps
not the
out,
sanctioned, like-
goes for a nice cut,
Oh,
and Austin just frustrated, getting aced once again.
August, yeah.
That's
Okay.
another ace from Chandler. He just starts racking them up this game. He's really been serving really well. A little too high.
I want to play and like continue because like Ben's like you're
Chandler with the second serve.
like a top. Like you can probably
Goes for a reverse, and he hits it again.
at the net.
It was not as low as his first one, but it was did the job still. Wow, 2013.
And like now I've trained enough up top, but like
He misses that first serve. See if he just tries to put it on. Still seems like he swung very hard.
and they're
Good finish from Austin. Right in between both Chandler and Caleb. Great finish. And they have no points to spare now. They have to get at least 6 breaks if they want to be in this game, which is going to be very tough. They haven't really been able to go on any runs against the Klondike bars. So,
It's hard like
steps in, misses that first serve, his front
better
rim.
off than most, but they're also all tennis players. So it's like,
Austin to serve, steps in once again, lands it this time, but Caleb able to. Oh my! Wow! My cabbages actually got that break. Chandler just kind of decided to push it out of the way instead of finish it very hard, and Austin saw it. He got that quick touch and a quick set from Jordan. Quick touch, quick set, quick finish to get a break. They choose not to play it after hitting front rim. Caleb went for it, but they just decided not to play it. Don't want to mess around with that. 15-20. And it was just a little high. Wasn't able to land that serve. And the Klondike Bars take game 1 of the premier finals of the SoCal Championship here in Costa Mesa, California.
time out or game? Who won?
Are you wanting to get outside and see beautiful mountains, catch feisty, colorful fish, and receive professional, hands-on fly fishing casting instruction? Simply go to youwinalife.com. Go to our Book a Tour page, answer all of the questions, and put Utah Brown Net in the references. This will give you $100 off if you book with 2. Tight lines, and we'll see you on the water.
Together.
Alright, so I accidentally missed that first point just at the beginning, but I believe Chandler served to Austin and they were able to get that side out. So they're starting off 1-0 this game. Jordan with a serve, lands it, and Caleb gets the receive. Not the greatest set from Chandler, just a little bit
Let's go,
too much
Jordan!
off the net.
We're freaking talking about.
So now my Cabbages starting off the game with the lead this time. Jordan, goes for a drop. Not able to land it though.
Might have had Chandler on the
Second serve. He misses it. So Jordan not going to be getting as many breaks as Chandler did at the beginning of the game, last game. But he still got one, which is great. Gets them a quick lead. Great little rip from Caleb. Jordan goes for it, but just not able to get a good enough set for Austin to get it back on. So 2-2. Caleb getting another quick break. 2 serving 2. Fakes right. Swings for that lefty. Yeah, it looked like a reverse. Just hit that rim. And goes for a drop. Jordan to Austin. Austin sets it to Jordan, and they get a great side out right there.
3-2.
3 serving 2. Austin Rawlings lines up in the RP stance, steps back, goes for a little reverse. Chandler receives it very nicely, and just a quick 1-2-3 side out from the Klondike bars. The current score is 3 serving 3. Chandler steps out right, goes for a nice reverse. Jordan, not the great. Oh, it looks like Austin thought it was high. A little bit of a late call, but Chandler believes that it was clean. The observers talk about it, and so I believe they're going to have to say a reserve. So yeah, 3's first was a redo. So that one was just a tad bit high. Everybody agreeing on that one that was high. But second serve from Chandler lands another reverse. Austin receives it well this time. They're able to get the side out. Great set from Jordan. Four serving 3, Jordan steps out left, spins it. He's been doing the same serve every single time. He's gotten a couple aces from it.
Scored points.
Steps out left once again. Doesn't spin it out of his hand this time, but he still misses
Hit it a little higher.
4 serving 4, Caleb Jarrett up to serve. Goes for a righty. He ripped it, but he was not able to land it. 4 serving 4, second serve. Nice little lefty. Jordan with a phenomenal receive. Caleb gets the touch off that finish, booms it over Jordan's head, and they get a break to go up half a break. I believe their first lead of the game.
She's like me in pickleball.
5-4. Caleb steps out left. Resets. Might have called score wrong. Serves left. Ripped it, but just clipped rim. They decide not to play it.
We'll have a good time.
Go, Caleb.
I don't know what happened there, but they're gonna just redo that. Oh, they went for that drop, but wasn't able to land it. So it is now 5-5. Austin Rawlings serving to Caleb Jarrett.
Little mean face.
Steps back, goes for a serve, and it's just too high. Ball comes right under my feet. Austin Rawlings. Oh, a deep cut.
Austin's filthy!
Deep
Hey,
cut from
Austin,
Austin
same ball,
Rawlings.
same ball.
Preston Byes gives a little kiss before passing it to Austin Rawlings once again. Is now 6'5". Austin Rawlings steps out. Great receive from Chandler, and they just get that 1-2-3. Finishes it right into Jordan, but they're not able to get anything from that. 6 serving 6. Chandler steps out right. Gets a serve, and Austin Rawlings calls high. It seems like everybody agrees. Second serve now. He goes for a drop, but barely misses front rim. Or hits front rim, actually. And wrong person to give score to. There we go, 7-6. Jordan Caradona serving to Caleb Jarrett.
Good touch.
Not clean.
Good touch.
Over Caleb's head. Second serve from Jordan Caradona. Steps out left, spins it, and gets a nice cut, but I believe it was high. Yep, it was high.
Being short is such a nice thing on service.
Caleb Jarrett steps right, hits a right, and Jordan receives that nice jumping set from Austin, and they end up getting the side out. Very impressive. Pretty good receive from Jordan. It was just a little far, and Austin had to jump over the net to set it. Pretty controlled set for having to jump over the net. So it is now 8-7. There hasn't been a break in a while. I believe the last break. Actually, no. I don't. Oh, did it go on? What happened? So it looks like Chandler went on one technically. It had so much spin out of his hand that it bounced right. I believe maybe Jordan maybe calling hinder on Caleb for running into him after the ball had come off the net. So let's see what the call is. Observers are going to gather together to discuss the play. Still discussing. So what happened there is Austin served it to Chandler. Chandler's return went off the net, and I believe Caleb might have stepped in the zone, but Caleb didn't end up touching it. So then Jordan decided. I think Jordan said that it was a hinder because Caleb was in his way of getting the ball. So Sanford is explaining his perspective on the play. And let's see what the call ends up being. So Jordan decides to give him a point, I believe. He's giving them a point. So 8, serving 8. Let's make sure. Alright, so yeah, the Klondike bar is getting the point. 8. Chandler steps out right. Or reverse. Oh, did he call high? I believe Austin called high. Chandler is calling clean.
Great call, J-Mark.
The observers talking about it. And they decide that it is high. So second serve from Chandler. Another high serve. So that means 9-8. Mike Cabbage is up to half the break. And they have the ball as well. A little high. And he goes on to a great just set back to the net from Caleb. They decided not to call it, and the reason was because Chandler was planning on going on 2, and he got the point off of it. Great serve from Caleb, impressive receive from Jordan, and also an impressive set. Caleb and Chandler just kind of up at the net, not really able to get a touch there. So 10 serving 9. Austin Rawlings serving to Chandler Hertzler. Calls score, steps out right, but just hits that side pocket. Second serve from Austin. It's a nice cut. Aces Chandler. They get a break once again. I believe that's the second ace on Chandler from Austin this game. Another nice cut. Caleb's able to receive that one with a nice flick. Great set from Chandler.
Great finish.
Chandler really complimenting his partner for that one. It was a very impressive finish in my opinion. 10-11. Chandler served to Jordan. Another reverse. He's been getting a couple of those this series, and a big time body from Chandler just went very far, but Caleb not able to get to it to give him
Let's go, Chan. Let's go, Caleb.
Jordan serves to Chandler, too high. Second serve here. Nice. Oh, and a drop from Jordan.
Let's freaking eat!
Gets him another break, and they're up 2.5 breaks now. We've got a solid lead. We're about halfway through the game.
Is that what I sound like to you?
Oh, Chandler trying to get that set. Oh, the greatest receive from Caleb.
Soon.
Jordan finally landing some serves and showing how much potential he has in the ace. 14-10 now. Another drop from Chandler. He gets there this time. He finishes it into Jordan. Jordan goes for a consecutive touch, but doesn't get it close enough to the net. So now 11-14, everybody rotates. And Caleb lines up right, he goes, steps out left, goes for a lefty cut, misses it.
Whatever he said, I aced him on it. I was like, come on.
11-14 now. Quick 1, 2, 3. My cabbages. Caleb gets a touch, but again, just going away from his partner and giving him no chance to really get him a set. So now 15-11. I believe it just clipped her in.
It was the day that CS lost.
Second serve from Austin Rawlings.
Dylan Fogarty, or Dylan.
A little high. So that's going to be a double fault. That gives the ball to Chandler Hertzler.
When I had my diving set.
Goes for it. Oh, wow. Very low cut from Chandler. Goes right under Jordan Caradona's arm. And that's a quick ace. Another nice serve from Chandler, but my cabbage is really receiving very well this game. Something they weren't able to do very great at the beginning of the last game, but it seems like they're getting used to Chandler's serves, getting used to Caleb's serves, so
You're right, dude. You're right.
been receiving a lot better this game and then just not making mistakes. Just been giving them the lead, and Jordan double faults. Jordan thought it was clean, so he's going to call the observers. He wanted to know if it was clean or not. If it was clean. Oh wow, so they are going to redo it after that. I believe it was a clear rim. They're going to redo it. I believe Sanford the observer did not have a great angle, and I bet you the other observer did not either. So 16-13, second serve, I think, because it was off the serve. So yes, second serve, and he misses it. So it's now 14-16. Caleb, gets a nice reverse, but again, great. Oh, it looks like Chandler's going to call something on them. What happens? Maybe they called a carry? So I believe they called carry on Jordan's receive. Maybe Austin's set, I don't know. But the score is currently 15, serving 16. Caleb goes for a lefty, but just clips that front rim. Second serve. Goes for a cut. And a great serve, a great set from Jordan. And they're able to get that quick side out. 17, serving 15. Austin steps out right, gets a cut just a little bit too high.
All of Austin's goals are
And then his athletic stance too.
Now Austin with his second serve. He does not land it, so that is going to be a double fault, giving a point to the Klondike Bars,
Go, Chan.
which means the score is now 16-17.
Go, Chan!
Chandler showed us his potential to get aces in the beginning of this series, and that one, another great receive from Jordan. Chandler seems like the majority of his serves this series are reverses for some reason, and some of them were aces, but most of them have just ended up being great receives from Mike Cabbages, both of them. So Jordan went for a big-time righty serve, but missed it. And a great serve from Jordan. Gets another break. 19 serving 16 now.
And Evan Bryce got beat.
Yeah, so they would have to win third, but the flights.
Oh, they're flying out tonight?
So Jordan Caradona gets a nice on, just a little drop, but Caleb and Chandler are able to get a quick side out, and this is going to be one of their only opportunities to get some breaks because they are currently down 2.5 breaks, and if they keep it up, then they are going to lose this game. So Caleb steps out for a wide left, hits it. Jordan with not the greatest receive, but Austin gets such a good set. Caleb angry at himself for not going to
I was like, yo,
his
that's
hole.
real. I have a grandma.
And so they like one of the biggest plays we've seen this series from Mike Cabbages. That was huge for them. That was huge. 20-17 goes out, steps out right, but he misses it.
I was gonna sign right here.
So 2017, second serve, hits a nice cut, and Chandler gets aced for the win. Austin Rawlings with a couple aces this game. Jordan Caradona with a couple aces. A little bit of a closer game this time, but we're going to game 3, folks. And we are live for Game 3 of the SoCal Championship Premier Finals. I do not know who won rock, paper, scissors for this third game, but no matter what, Caleb is going to be serving first. Misses that serve. We haven't seen Caleb land a ton of serves this game. The ones he has landed have kind of just been put-ons. He hasn't gotten a ton of aces. Let's see if he pops off this game. Oh, he goes for that drop, and Austin looks like he's just caught sitting.
Let's go, Caleb.
So, able to capitalize on serving first and gets a quick point. 1-0 second serve. Caleb Jarrett serving to Jordan Cardona. Goes for another drop. Jordan gets it. Gets that finish, but it just hits Caleb, and he's not able to get it towards Chandler to get the set. So it's now 1-1. Jordan misses that first one. Goes out to the second one, steps left, but he misses it.
Let's go, Chan.
So Chandler Hertzler with the ball. Serving from the RP stance. Goes for a nice hard cut and just a real nasty serve from Chandler.
What a cut.
One break for Chandler. Goes for that same serve this time. Not able to hit it. Just hits front rim. Second serve, same thing once again, but just hits front rim. Bounces backwards this time.
Hey, you receive here, Caleb.
So now Austin Rawlings. We saw him get a couple aces last game. He lands this one. It's just really, it's too high. He got it on the net, but it was too high. Caleb with a nice receive. Good set from Chandler right to Caleb's lefty.
Nice, Caleb. Let's
and
go.
Just booms it over everyone. No one able to get the touch.
So whoever wins this one.
So 4-2 now, Caleb.
No, this is Premier. Oh, no,
He got
actually
an ace.
Yeah, this
What a
is
great
the
serve from Caleb. He's really been looking for that.
Absolutely. You know, this
Goes
is the
for a righty.
finals here.
Coming off that hot reverse. Very extremely low. And they were now able to return it. But this one he returns off that drop. Jordan and Austin with a nice side out. Let's see if they can get at least one break back here. Gave up a couple points last time getting ace, but they've got the opportunity to get one back. Phenomenal receive once again from Caleb.
Yes, Caleb.
Finishes it too far for anybody to get to. Great set from Chandler once again. Great loft from Chandler, yes. Chandler's got one of the greatest lofts in around net. Can be heard from basically every court in the tournament. Nice receive from Austin. Phenomenal set from Jordan. He didn't let that ball coming down quickly, being in the sun. Did not let that affect him. Now 4-6. Austin Rawlings serving to Chandler Hertzler. Let's see if he can get an ace here. He got ace by Chandler at the beginning of the game. Gets a nice serve, and he does get that back. Great serve from Austin. It's now 5-6, a little closer. They're still down that break and a half, but it lands another service just high for Caleb. Steps out right for his second serve, lands it. Looks clean. They played it, so I believe it was clean. And Austin ended up getting the touch, but
Great finish.
too far for Jordan to get there. Jordan almost got there though. 7 serving 5. Sanford checking to make sure the stream is okay, and I believe so. It's now 7-5.
Lincoln, best commentator.
Almost getting that serve from Caleb, just a little bit too high. Lands this one, and Jordan goes on 2. Very quick on 2. Jordan pulls out that tongue. We've seen him a couple times do that. Looks back to the crowd. And he's now 6-7, I believe. 6-7.
Like we literally said, probably 70% of the finishes were on 2s by 7-6.
Jordan with a nasty left ties up the game. 7 serving 7. The crowd goes wild. Oh, almost got that one again. Just hit front rim though. And Jordan with another left goes for a drop. Caleb gets it. Nice set from Chandler. Finishes it. Consecutive touch from Jordan, and they get another point to take their first lead of the game. 8 serving 7 now. They're gonna rotate. Austin ties that shoe, ties that cleat, I should say. Maybe.
You know, if we did that
Looks like there's a little discussion between the players. Don't know what's it about, what it's about. But Jordan Caradona steps out left to serve, first serve. Oh, and just a quick, very fast serve. Kind of, it was a cut, but it didn't really go super wide. It was just so quick. Chandler not able to receive it. Caleb adjusting his glasses, and Jordan steps out once again. They call high. Jordan looks a little bit sketched out about it, but he decides to just go for his second serve. He misses that one, but a great run from Jordan to take the lead. And it is 8-9. Chandler Hertzler getting ready to serve, gets the ball from the observer.
Go, Chan.
Spins it in his left hand, tosses it, and he goes for a big time swing. Just hits that front rim like we've seen a lot. A very common hitting spot on the net as you're aiming kind of for that, most of the time, kind of aiming for that alley.
Big receive here, Chan, big receive.
Kind of that front pocket. But it's now 10-8. Austin Rawlings serving to Chandler Hertzler. Gets a nice receive. Caleb with a nice set, and Chandler just with an easy flick away from both of his opponents. Nobody able to get a touch on it. And Caleb with a nice reverse once again, but Jordan just returning that with ease, just making it look easy, really. Got to be a little frustrating for the Klondike Bars, just not being able to get an ace here late game after being aced a couple times. Nice serve from Jordan. Seems like somebody called something. Observers are gonna. Oh. Okay, so the observers disagree. Also, the players disagree. Austin does not believe that it's time. Okay, looks like we're just gonna have a redo because there's a lot of disagreements here between observers and players. Let's see what the final decision is. Yeah, I believe it's just gonna be a redo. So I believe it's 11-9. Nice serve from Jordan. Great receive though from Caleb. Not the greatest set from Chandler, but Austin got the touch, but he was just in the way of Jordan's path to get to the ball. So 10-11 now. Chandler serving from that RP stance. Steps out though and gets a nice cut on Austin, tying up the game. He is not going to allow them to just get breaks on them without getting a break himself. And a nice. Oh, okay. So I guess. Oh, wow! Clutch play from Caleb coming back from that. I think everybody besides Caleb here thought that the play was over, but a nice heads-up play from him to get that touch off and onto from Austin. And so it's currently
Caleb's insane.
12 serving 11. Mike Cabbage is taking a timeout. So we'll see you in maybe a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Chandler Hertzler is lining up for his first serve after the timeout call by Mike Cabbages. Steps in, looks like maybe he called score wrong. They're just making sure everything's good. steps in once again.
Yeah, they're
Oh my gosh!
They're flights.
Rips
They're flights.
a cut that was looks like below Austin's knees. Kayla thinks it's bad. Let's see. Nobody else thought it was.
I don't know.
What happened there? I don't know what happened there. Maybe a carry call. I think carry call. So another ace from Chandler. 14-11. That's maybe even 4 breaks now. Great run from Chandler. Not letting that timeout get to him.
Full placement by Jared.
Let's see if we can get the second serve on. But big time swing from Chandler. Chandler's got to be happy with that run that he got. But he's going to focus up here. Get a good receive because both of his opponents are phenomenal servers. Austin spinning the ball in his hand. Goes for a righty. Lands it, and Chandler with a nice retrieve. Not the greatest set from Caleb, but Chandler able to get that off net hit with the left hand, his non-dominant hand. Unlike Caleb, who is a dominant left-hand player. Hits a nice serve on Jordan. Jordan with a nice receive. Body goes right to Chandler. Chandler with a nice set. Oh, Caleb. Oh, they get another touch. Couple changes of possessions there. Gets a nice high five or a round of applause from the crowd. It's currently 13 serving 15. Yep. So Jordan steps out for that left serve. Caleb with a nice receive. Oh, just a little bit off the net from Chandler. Austin
Hey, you're good,
calls
Caleb.
it
You're
was a
good. Let's
rim. And looks like everybody agrees that it was a pocket, even though it was kind of close. So that means it is now 14-15. So that looks like a break from my Cabbages off the, a little bit off net set from Chandler. A little high for that second serve, so that's a double
Go,
fall.
Chan! Come on, boy!
16-14, that means both these teams are going to rotate. We've got some spectators coming over now. Chandler is able, or he is not able to land that
Go,
serve.
Chan!
Hits the front rim. Chandler steps out, goes for a nice righty. Jordan with a phenomenal receive. Wow, great side out from my Cabbages. It was a tough receive, and Jordan was still able to get that. So, 15-16, Austin Rawlings serving to Caleb Jarrett. Steps in, great receive, good set, finishes it. Jordan with a touch, gets up quickly. Oh, and goes for a big time swing off the net. Looks like he just clipped rim.
Yeah, game 3.
He did clip rim, so it is going to be
All right, come on, Caleb!
the Klondike Bars serving to my Cabbages, Caleb Jarrett. They are currently up 17-15. Steps out left, goes for left, but he
go,
misses
Caleb,
it,
come on.
hits front rim. So we've got a crowd building here. We've still got maybe one game going, I believe semis of Contender Division. That is Saint and Slave from New Mexico, and then Simps for Life, Devin Tuttle, and Bryce Young from Utah as well. Caleb lands that second serve. Oh, and he gets it.
Go, Caleb!
Wow. Jordan looks like he tried to hit it on, but he just hits that front rim. And third place game. My bad. Now, great reverse from Caleb. Jordan finishes it. Well, Caleb gets a touch, and he's able to convert.
Let's go!
Wow, 2 breaks in a row, late game, which is clutch for the Klondike Bars. Now all they got to do is hold them, and they will be able to come out with the win. A nice righty from Caleb to get another break. Wow, 3 breaks in a row. Caleb showing that he's got ice in his veins.
Caleb's on fire.
He may be 17 years old, but he has the firepower of 2015. Caleb Jarrett misses that, but they're currently up 2016. So Jordan has the potential to do it. He gets a little smile, and he goes for a lefty, lands it. Oh, calls. So, Caleb, looks like the Klondike Bars are going to call rim. And, yeah, so observers call it good. I personally thought it was clean.
Let's go, Chan.
So that means it's 17-20. Jordan Caradona steps out left. Almost just hits that front rim. is not able to land it. He's got one serve that he has to land here to stay alive. And this means that the Klondike Bars come out victorious over my Cabbages in the championship game of the SoCal Championship or SoCal Classic.
What a series.
Hosted by Utah Roundnet Association.